Smash that like button and subscribe, hit that bell. I'm trying to get better at the Ryu matchup, but I think my plan has a gap. I want to outspace Ryu forward heavy punch, but when I space, the Ryu adjusts and fireballs. I walk and block the next fireball and they swing a forward heavy punch or stand fierce. First of all, if Ryu is doing stand heavy punch like this, you gotta know what whiff punishes it, right? If you went into the training mode and just have Ryu do stand fierce, right? Like that and then block, you can figure out what to whiff punish with them. Usually crouch and medium punch is really good. Especially like up close, like right here. You can still get away with it. Obviously you don't want to be in his face. But yeah, crouch and medium punch, crouch and medium kick are really good buttons around this range. You can whiff punish him from further with stand fierce. But stand fierce is a much more committal button, right? It's a much more committal button to use. It's 9 frames, right? 9 or 10 frames. Using your forward heavy punch to whiff punish him with it, that's something that they buffed Luke with. So he could get crouch and medium punch and shit off the punish counter. But they increased the range of his forward pierce. But I wouldn't use this. I wouldn't use this because it's too slow. Do I whiff punish on reaction or prediction? Well, it's a little bit of both, right? Like, I have to know that they're gonna whiff. And if I see them whiff, then I react and punish them, right? In this case, I know he's gonna whiff stand fierce, so I know what the options are against it, which is crouch and medium punch, crouch and medium kick, things like that. But you definitely have to react to the normal, and when we talk about reactions, the total amount of frames of his standing heavy punch is 32, which is half a second. So all you got to do is, if you're looking for it, you wait and you whiff punish it, and you have to stand outside the range of it. But if the Ryu player is mixing that in with fireballs, right? So like they're doing this, like that. And then that happens to you, right? Because you walk in. You want to stay outside the range of the normal. Like, you want to stay outside the range of the stand heavy punch. Because the stand heavy punch moves him forward, right? So just keep in mind, like, that's what you're looking for. And make sure to, when he walks forward, you walk back, right? You walk back if you know he's going to press it. If he's walking and also doing the normal, you can also counter poke him, right? So like if you know he's gonna press it, it's prediction. You're not reacting to the stand fierce here. You really just gotta press the normal. See, and then you counter poke him. See? It really is all about like you knowing whether he's gonna press the button or not, and being in and out the range of it. You gotta either know he's gonna press it, so you counter poke him, or you walk back and wait for it and then try to whiff punish. Like that, see? Stand light kick is a good check too, but that's if, again, like that's if they're doing other things, right? Like if they just walking forward and then they press a button, like you could counter poke. But I would just recommend using another button, because then sometimes that could happen and you get whiff punished. See? Okay, you can use stand light kick. It's not like you can't use it, it's just you could just use a better normal, like crouch and medium punch or crouch and medium kick that actually goes underneath it. But it's all about staying outside the range of the stand heavy punch. You want to stand outside the range of it if you know it's coming. And then obviously, you know, if they're walking forward, then you contest with buttons. That's part of the neutral game. You want to contest with your own buttons, so he doesn't even have time for the stand fierce to come out. So if I don't have the read, stay out of range. If I have the read, smack him in rhythm. Kind of, you could look at it like that. All I'm telling you is the basics of neutral. There's 3 things when it comes to neutral. Again, I'm not the best player in the world, but I've been playing fighting games for so many years, and it's all the same shit, right? You've got 3 options, and then there's like a middle option. So the first option is preemptive pressing, right? The second option is waiting and reacting. And then the third option is walking forward, any forward momentum, dashing, etc. Right? Any forward movement on the ground. Anything that leads to a throw or whatever. Obviously, this is all rock, paper, scissors, right? If, let's say, the opponent is pressing 5 million buttons and they're just mashing on buttons in the neutral, like, I would say if they're poking like this, they're doing it because you're walking up to them, right? You're walking up to them. You're not really like looking for their normal. So you're going to get checked by this if you're just walking into their normals and stuff like that. To beat this, people just doing this, you have to wait and react and then whiff punish. But if you wait and react to whiff punish, then they'll just drive rush or dash forward, right? Or walk forward and try to throw you, etc. It's a mind game. It's a rock, paper, scissors in the neutral. And then the thing in the middle is the jump in. The jump in, the drive impact, right? These things. I treat the drive impact like a jump in. It's like they jump, they DI. Any of those things is to basically avoid the ground game. When we talk about neutral, that's really what it boils down to. You have to consider, well, walking in and out of ranges, which are the optimal ranges that you are standing in versus your opponent. What are their buttons versus your buttons? How do they get in and out of these ranges? What are their options? What can they do in each particular situation? That's more or less like the nuance of it. The nuance is like, okay, the character matchup. What can Luke do versus Ryu and vice versa? People press to stop other people from walking forward in their face. But obviously if they're pressing and the guy's not moving in and he's waiting for a normal, then you're gonna get whiff punished. But then if he's waiting for a normal or whatever, then you do something else to throw him off, which is either drive rush, dash up, right? A different normal, or you just jump in, right? Which is in the mix of it. It's really just that as the rock, paper, scissors. And then the nuance of it is per character. So like, you know, Luke's normals move him forward, right? So like they kind of have advancing hitboxes. So you have to worry about that. And then Ryu is more honest. His buttons are active, but that's really it. Like, he's gonna really mix it up with Fireball. And that's when Luke is gonna have to use his own Fireball to kind of like clash with it. Somebody asked if fighting games are more complex than chess. No. I feel like the chess comparison is only insofar as like spacing. That's it, really. As in like, what are your options versus your opponent's options in a particular range. That's about the closest thing to chess that it can be compared to. Outside of that, no. Because literally, like, once we talk about this, is it really like as complex as you think? Nah, it's gambling. This is gambling. This situation is a gamble. What's also a gamble is this. That's a gamble, right? Like if this lands, now you're in strike throw strike those situation. There are moments in fighting games that are just not like, they're not like relatable to chess in any way. It's more relatable to like poker. It really is more relatable to like poker. Like it's high speed, it's literally high speed poker. Like making hard reads in the right time, in the right situation. What did your opponent do before? Making educated guesses. Whereas in chess, it's all about like formations and ranges. And that exists in fighting games, but only for a small moment. It doesn't mean that fighting games are easy though. Fighting games are definitely hard. If they were easy, then even the best players, well, even the worst players would be doing well.